It's time for awkward sound check. Things work. Hi. Check, 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 check. Okay. I think it worked. Yay. I'm surprised. Why am I surprised? All right. Woo! It is time for our 333 music making show. And I'm reeling a bit from last Friday's, which was kind of like a cluster cuss of technological issues, but I think I've got some semblance of stability, and I think I can see you all, and you can see me, and you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you're around, put a comment in the chat. If you're on Facebook or Twitch or YouTube, that comment should roll straight through to the live stream. And with great power comes great responsibility. Also, my neighbors decided now was a good time to start weed whacking. So I'm hoping my handy dandy SM7B is able to filter that stuff out. It has done in the past. Okay, hello. It is time for the 333 show. And today, I'm starting the build up to the release of this song I've been working on for way too long called Mathemartics. And I'm gonna release it on September 30th, which is like in a couple of weeks. Before I get too into it, I'm realizing I don't have water, and that's not okay. So give me 2 seconds to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if you can hear that. Anyway, there's dogs and weed whackers. It's the perfect time for my neighbors to get really loud. Okay. Awesome. Welcome to the 333 show, which is more like the 341 show because I'm just going to blame it on my ADD, baby. I got hyperfixated on a thing that I'm really freaking excited about. In preparation for Mathemartics to be released on September 30th, we're getting together some really cool goodies that I've been planning for a while, and then I'm about to release. So, all right. So, we've got the piano all set up and ready to go, and then for some reason my taskbar settings are being dumb. Automatically hide the taskbar, please. But you're not automatically hiding the taskbar. Ugh. Whatever. All right, let's get set up here. I'm gonna just downsize all the things I don't need and open up my Synthesia program, which has been a really fun program that I've been messing around with. Here we go. Check it. Oh, My little support bar is doing me no favors here. Let's try and make this a little easier on all y'all. Does that work? Ah, look at that! It even has the letters and everything. Woo! Cool. That was a B with a minor second. That's a lie, by the way. The thing up in the corner right there is not always telling the truth, but it is kind of handy. Just in case it occasionally gets it right. Okay. Awesome. So, I'm going to walk you through some things, but I'm also going to like fix my hair a little bit so that it's not mad scientist. I mean, it could be mad scientist. I'm literally wearing the shirt for it. I am also wearing these little Lego earrings. This is from Jacqueline English. I want to shout her out. These earrings are super cool. They're Legos with a little bit of a twist. I just want to say, like, I'm sponsored by this. I know why. That's why it was weird. Got it. Okay. Okay. That's slightly better. Okay. Excellent. Cool beans. All right, so I'm actually going to record this and record it as a tutorial that I'm going to upload to YouTube. But first I'm going to send it to my my private little spiral community. That's for the little spiralings out there. Yeah, I should actually name that community. Okay. My brain is all over the place, but I do want to show you how I play this ridiculous song that I like to call Mathemartics. And I don't know why everything is bugging me today. Oh, I know why. I have plenty to be kind of bugged about. Okay, all right, I think we're set to go. Cool. That's not what I wanted. It's this. What I wanted. Okay, cool. So, I wanted to give a little tutorial in preparation for this song that's going to be released. Ugh, my hair is not doing the thing. Okay. If you are here and you're listening to me talk to myself, that's pretty funny. I think that's hilarious. Okay. With chat. Here we go. Looking over at my monitor. Looking good. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. I think we're ready to get started. Assuming position at the piano. Making sure you're all coming with me. And adjusting ever so slightly. Because I do want to get this tutorial kind of nailed down. Also, thanks for your patience because a lot of times on this on this live stream, I'll bring things that I actually want to work on. You can see these earrings up close. These are so cool. They're very, very cool. Yeah. So thank you, Jacqueline English. She's a Facebook friend and a Ben Folds super fan. Let's go over here. I had to take the earrings out because the earphones are hurting. All right. Yeah, so sometimes for these live streams, I use it as an opportunity to kind of get some stuff done. And I wanted to do this as like a promo or like a bonus content for people who download Mathemartics or who are into it and see it and they want to know more. So I'm going to be putting this inside a community that we're working on as we speak. In fact, that's what I was zoning out on before I realized it was already 3:33 and I needed to hop on the stream. Right. So I want to make this content that is explaining mathematics. So let me collect my thoughts, and here we go. Okay. Okay, those chords are accurate. Here we go. So I wrote this song called Mathemartics, and it's one of the most complicated things that I have written. I have a couple of weird ones. I think this one takes the cake. Maybe Millennia, which is out on Spotify, also is pretty weird, but this one definitely turns heads. So because I'm a geek and I like to teach, I thought that I would teach people how to play this really, really weird song. And what's going to happen is I'm going to play through it. I'm going to sing along. And the vocals are going to be slightly out of sync. In fact, I'm going to need to record them to separate tracks now that I'm thinking about it. So I might have to say that again, do this little intro again. All right. I am going to start that again. And wait for Ableton to upload. This is the kind of hot behind-the-scenes action that you can learn to expect from the 333 show, starring Little Spiral and her technology. And her water bottle. Oh, you can't see. It's got my logo on it. It's not available anymore. This water bottle is, I don't have any more. Okay, Ableton, anytime now. Yay! Look at that. All right. It's opening. I think it's taking so long because I just recently installed some fun little toys and goodies. Mathematics tutorial. See how quick I can do this. Okay, so it's not a question of how quick I can do it. How quick can my computer do it? Testing, testing. Okay, excellent. Okay, great. All right, I think we're good to go. I'm just keeping an eye out on the chat and keeping an eye out on my internet connection. And then I'm going to reintroduce this. And we will be victorious. Cool. Awesome. So I have this song called Mathemartics, and it's one of the more complicated songs that I have written. I have a handful of them, Millennia being one of them. That's the one that's up on Spotify. That's complex too, but I think this song turns the most heads. And so I thought it would be fun because I'm a geek and I also like teaching, to show you exactly what I do when I'm playing Mathemartics. I'm going to play through it straight through and sing along with it. And then I'm going to go back and slow everything down and really talk about how to play this monstrous beast. So here we go. Come on over here, Mike. We go almost all the way to the bottom of the piano. And that's where we're going to start. What if God was just like a number everywhere and nowhere? And I am the X in the equation I solve for I. Can I do something about a problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to my calculator creator? What if God was just like a spiral everywhere and nowhere? Layer on layer on layer, accidental meaning math distilled into art. Next thing I'm gonna do is follow that function through out of the atoms and into infinity. All for the atoms of the universe. And I am just a brushstroke was mathematics distilled into art? What if God was mathematics? What? 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 All right, so that's kind of the run through. Now I want to take it section by section and slow it down a whole lot, so that you can kind of get a sense of how to play this thing. I'm going to start with the left hand on this main piano lick. And I'm just going to play the left hand so you could kind of see what's going on. So and I'm let's slow it down too. How slow? Duck 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 duck. Pretty sure that's how it is. I also want to note that every time I play this song, I do get some little bit wrong. I don't think I've ever fully every single note from beginning to end got right. Even in the produced version that you're going to hear September 30th, I did have to go back and like edit and do retakes and shape it up to make sure that all the notes fell into place. It was some doing. But when I play it live, I'm not focused on perfect. I'm just focused on like creating that swirl, that spiral of energy, and just like just going for it. So the left hand is very steady and it's on the beat, and it's actually quite simple, the left hand. This bass line is also, if you are a Tori Amos nerd, it is lifted straight from a song called Ode to the Banana King, which goes like... That's not right. That's it. Oh, for trucks, just it is literally lifted straight from that song. But the thing that makes it absolutely nuts is the right hand, how it just comes after, just comes right after every time. So I'm just going to show you the shape in the right hand. It's really weird for me to do it just one hand at a time. That's it. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and So to break it down like that, it's actually fairly simple. They're just playing off of each other. One hand is just like playing a note right after the other. Again, the shape is really the more important part. Once you get the shape in each hand, so C, B flat, G, B flat, C. And then here it goes. I'm pretty sure. I'm just trying to think of how to do it. Okay, so left hand is an octave on that E flat. And then the next one is F, C. It's the 1-5. So this is the 1-8 and this is the 1-5. And that's it. For the left hand, that's the shape. It's actually a lot easier than it sounds when you put it all together. But it's difficult even for me to just play one hand at a time. And I would consider myself a pretty good piano player. So don't be too frustrated if I'm showing you this. You're like, oh, that looks easy. But then trying to piece it together is difficult. It is. But if I could break it down for you and at least give you a starting point. So this is the left hand's shape. That's how it goes. Okay. So the right hand is the nuts part. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C, F, G, B flat, F, G, B flat. That's it. That's it. And then, and now's the moment of truth where it gets like a little challenging. Even for me to slow it down, my brain is doing all sorts of nuts little things. So here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I think I lied as I'm walking you through it. Pretty sure I lied. The left hand is actually more complicated than just. That's the shape. Those are the notes, but the timing is the awkward thing. Make sure that the right hand is keeping the time and the left hand is actually sneaking in between the notes, just like the right hand being on time. 1, 2, 2. That's the thing that's keeping the time and keeping everybody sane. The left hand is just like the left hand is filling in the space. So let me try one more time to do it very slowly, even slower than I was doing. Okay, so I am noticing I lost track. So my left hand, it's kind of going and then whatever between the G and the B flat. So I'm more focused, like my left hand is just focused on getting in between the notes with the whatever, G or B flat or whatever. So I definitely have the octaves nailed down. Then everything else is just whatever. Either a G or a B flat is gonna work. You don't have to think about it too hard. The right hand is keeping the time and it's keeping everybody in line. I also notice I sometimes do 2 C's in a row. That's fine. Whatever. The point is to keep the energy going. So you basically have a choice between G, A flat, or C, after that octave, you do whatever you want, honestly. Yeah, so when I go actual speed, I do hit that C twice a lot. Not every time, but that's the general pattern. So it looks like I'm bookending this octave, and everything else in between is like one of these three notes. Okay, so let me do this slower one more time with both hands. Oh, and then it goes up. So you noticed that last time I did 2 C's in a row. It really, I am the author of this piece, and I give you permission to do whatever you want with these 3 notes at that moment. But the octave, that's the important, and then going back down. So a little faster this time. And then it goes E flat, E flat octave, F, C, and then back to that 8 VA thing. Okay, that's slower. Let's just do it. My left hand does do a little back and forth on that octave, and a little back and forth on that that 1 and 5, that F and that C. One more time slow. The whole lick. That's way too slow. I lost my place. I'm gonna go a little faster because I do need to keep my place. I definitely played things out of order in my left hand on purpose. Just to show you, like, it really, any one of these notes will do, whatever your finger. This part is much more important rhythmically than it is note wise. My hands don't move anywhere. My pinky is here, my thumb is here, my pointer finger is here, my middle finger is here. That's all the left hand touches. Yeah, so if you want to practice just like trying to use all these like notes as fast as you can. The left hand is a weaker on me. Like, I have a weaker left hand. And so I appreciate the fact that I can cheat a little bit in that left hand, because it's not quite as nimble as like my right hand. All right, one more time, both hands at a slower pace, and then we'll bring it back up to normal pace. I also changed the order of these notes again, just to throw you off and be like, nope, you're still right. You're still right. Now, I am noticing when I slow it down, I tend to not play this C twice in a row. But when I do it faster, I tend to play the C twice in a row. Yeah, that's very weird. Both are right. Or yeah, both are right. It don't matter to me. Now, on a song like Millennia will cut you if you get it wrong. Millennia is an asshole. Mathematics is not so much of an asshole. It's very particular. But it has respect. And it can, it can allow you to play a little bit. Millennia is an asshole. And I get those notes wrong all the time on Millennia. And it knows, and it seeks revenge. Yeah, I just fucked it up. Yeah, Yeah, every single one of those notes needs to be right, and that was all wrong. So, sorry, Millennia. Not my fault. You're an asshole. I mean, I wrote you, so I guess it is, but anyway, back to Mathemartics. So that's the main piano lick. You just have to put. I'm gonna put the right hand up a little higher. You can kind of see and hear the right hand just da 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 da, and the left hand is just going berserk. The right hand is very straight and steady. It just sounds really weird for me. Like, I'm like, am I playing this right? And I am. It just sounds like the left hand has a lot more gap to it because it's not accompanied by some of these lower notes. Yeah, but I'm just putting it up here so you can see exactly what the shapes are. Okay, so that's the main lick. And I use it all throughout the song. If you could play that, you can figure out the rest of it. Like, that's the hardest part, with the exception of the thing after the bridge, which can be tricky. Okay. So that's the main lick of Mathemartics. And it's like, what if blah 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 blah, God was just like a number everywhere. It's just this again, some more of this, and the X equation I solved for Y. Okay. now I have to do it slow. Can I do something? No. There it is. Okay. So this next part is quite easy after your fingers get a workout. I am doing G, D, G, E pretty much. Things get really muddy if you have too many notes down here. So I do kind of cheat and just do like maybe... Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Oh gosh, okay. You can tell muscle memory is a thing, and I need like a lead up in order for my muscles to remember what to do. So bear with me again. Can I do something about a problem I can't figure out? How about I lead it to my calculator creator? Okay. Now I know what I was trying to say. You can hear that there's just a lot of overtones and a lot of like frequency in your ear when I have too many. It's just a lot. And so, but at that point, I normally don't look at the piano at all when I'm playing Mathemartics, which is freakish to some, but honestly, like, I don't truly know a piece unless I can do it blindfold. And even my own pieces. So, because the transition up to a higher key, like, I normally, like, I'm looking at the camera. If I'm doing concerts for introverts, I'm looking at the camera. I'm, like, performing to all y'all. And I use this as an opportunity to kind of like feel my way back up the scale. So I start kind of muddy down here. Can I do something about? And then I get back to where I actually want to be. That's just I wrote that into the song so that I could perform it. Because if I'm doing a whole bunch of this stuff and my right hand is way down here, it's too much of a jump, and so I just wrote it so that I can actually do it. So I try to not be too muddy. I try to just like do G. Can I do something about? Okay, so my left hand is doing this, and then my C. That's when I start transitioning my fingers. So okay, pinky, ring finger, pinky. Can I do something? This is my ring finger on my right hand. Now here's where I start to transition and start getting my right hand back up. My left hand, that's thumb, pointer, pinky. So it's F, C, F, C. And then I get my, right now this is 4, but then I'm switching this over to my thumb. Now it's my thumb. So silently, you can't see, you might be able to see it on my, no. So silently, I'm switching my ring finger to my thumb on the C right there, so that I have more leverage to kind of climb back up to the scale. Okay, so can I do something about? So my thumb is here, my middle finger is here, my pinky is here, and then I just start climbing back up. And and then my thumb, finger, just along the scale. Along the... See, that I could do blindfolded, no problem. Except there was a problem right there. All right. So that's kind of my transition up. But let me just do this again. Gonna do something about, and then I get back up here. I get to that G and D, and I throw in some jazz because I can. All right. So let's backing up. We're here. Do something about. Is that right? Huh. I really can't play this song without the lead up. Can I do something about? I thought it was E. Wait. My muscle memory and my brain memory are fighting right now. Can I do something about? It is. Oh, because I like to do complicated things. I forgot. It's actually in the right hand is a B flat chord, and the left hand is an E flat octave. Is that right? That can't be right. Do something about. Yep, it is. I thought it was E flat. But I like to be jazzy about things, and so that's a B flat in the right hand. Has a nice little character to it. Is that right? I wrote the fucking thing, and I don't even know if that's right. Okay. Can I do something about? Yep, that's right. I can't figure out. It's a B flat again. How about I leave it to my... And at this point, my left hand comes up to the mid-range and joins me up here. And then it hops back down to its business in the lower hand. Okay. Let me piece that part together slower. Can I do something about a problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to my calculator creator? And back to this nuts. D's nuts. Okay, so let's kind of move on. I'll play this one more time. I'm basically just doing octave up here and doing 1 5 1 5 1 5. And then thumb, pointer, middle, pinky. All right, let me just run through that a little bit. Do something about a problem I can't figure out. How about I leave it to my calculator creator? I think I do. Yeah, I do an E flat twice, and then hop back down. Something about a problem I can't figure out. How about? Is that right? Oh, that's G major. Yeah, that's right. G major. And I'd come back down and just slam on a E flat. Okay. All right. Well, one more time, and then we're moving on. Can I do something about a problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to my calculator creator. I do a little glissando here. If you're not familiar with glissandos, you're just taking your triad and going over, but in a really pretty way, and maybe a hand over. So your left hand goes da, da, da. Then your right hand does this, and then your left hand does this, and then your right hand does this. If you could see my camera, my hands are going over themselves. This is the fun arpeggios that make everything pretty. I usually, if I'm doing a wide sweep of an arpeggio, usually I start with like an octave. Yeah, if I'm feeling fancy, I'll do the arpeggio. If I'm not, I don't. So, can I do something about a problem I can't figure out? How about I lead it to my calculator creator? That crash is pretty hard getting back down there. But I usually use this point to kind of reset and then get back down here. How about I leave it to my calculator creator? That's not right. Can I do something about a problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to my calculator creator? Alright, we're moving on. What if God was just like a spiral everywhere? Yeah. And then it goes, layer on layer on layer of accidental meaning math. I messed it up. So layer, layer on layer on layer. Sorry, that's C5, no 3. Layer on layer. And my hands just keep going up and play C Gs. Now, it's hard for me to do this slow, you guys. Layer on layer on layer of accidental meaning math. Ha! That's fun. Okay, so layer on layer on layer. And then I go back here and I try and do a triplet here. Do da do da accidental meaning math. Left hand is this pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, ring finger, and then switch to thumb. So I have space to go down with the pinky. It should be noted that I can do octaves. I can do that's my stretch. That's as much octave. That's as much as one hand can do for me. I know that there are other pianists who may have smaller hands or a bigger keyboard or limitations in their stretching. I do feel like octaves, if you can get an octave, you can you can conquer anything. Okay, so layer on layer on layer of accidental meaning math. Okay, this I totally do this differently every time. It's a problem. That's really obnoxious. Okay. I do this differently every time. Layer on layer on layer. Accidental meaning math. Okay, left hand does pinky. Right hand 3 on this B flat. Right hand ring finger on the C. Left hand thumb, and then pinky, and we're doing the thing again. So right hand is octaves. Bum bum bum. No, it's not octaves. Right hand octave, left hand 5th, and then octave. Alright, I'm doing that again and again. Right, left hand, right hand. Left hand. Yeah, left hand. I mean, if I could do it just with the left hand, it would be pinky, thumb, ring finger, pointer finger, then switch to thumb, then pinky. That's how I would do it without listening, but because I like to add notes and make life hard, so my left hand is only taking care of 2 notes. Okay, right hand, left hand pinky, right hand any finger really. B flat. I've got my middle finger on it. Left hand thumb, right hand pinky, left hand pinky. Sorry. Let me do this one more time so it's not more confusing. That's actually clarifying and not more confusing. Left hand pinky, right hand middle finger, right hand thumb, left hand pinky, right hand ring finger, left hand pointer, and then at that pointer I'm switching to my thumb and going an octave. So this one, it starts as a pointer and then my thumb just kind of rescues it, and that allows me to make this octave jump. One more time. Just so I can nail this down. Yeah. Actually, I mean, I don't even need the pointer. I could just hop this thumb from here down here. Yeah, I don't even need to switch over the pointer. I just land on it with my thumb. Pinky, thumb. Pinky, thumb, pinky. That's it. Pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. That's it. And then my right hand is just, this happens to be a middle finger, and this happens to be my right ring finger. That's it. So, pinky, middle finger, thumb, pinky, ring finger, thumb, pinky. And back to that. Now, this is in triplet. So I'm doing some polyrhythm, polymath, intellectual bullshit. Let's go back to the layer on layer on layer of accidental meaning math. So layer on, let's do it slower. Layer on layer on layer of accidental meaning math. Let's go at it at almost full speed, a little slower than. Layer on layer on layer, accidental meaning math. I fucked that up. Accidental meaning math. I meant to go up, but I went down. I guess sometimes I go down too. This song is sloppier than I thought. Layer on layer. Let's do this. Layer on layer on layer. Accidental meaning math distilled into art. All right. Okay, let's work on the transition from that triplet section back into the main hook, the main riff. Layer on layer on layer, accidental meaning math distilled into art. Yeah, so I think the reason this could start at the 3 or the 4, the middle finger or the ring finger, as long as the pinky gets back to that C, because you're going to need that leverage for the, okay, moving on. Everything else we have done, and then we come up to the bridge. So that is, I'm just doing a little time check. Okay, that's cool. All right, so everything that let's start from that second verse. We're just leading into. What if God was just like a spiral everywhere and nowhere? Layer on layer on layer of accidental meaning math distilled. I messed up. Let's try it again. Layer on layer on layer. Accidental meaning math distilled into art. Next thing I'm gonna do, same as the before, is follow that function through, out of the atoms and into. We're just doing a little arpeggio there, and then we're coming up to one of the few times I actually look at the keyboard, and now I have to think about it. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole song. Outside of the main hook, the main riff, it's still the same shape. Your left hand, instead of doing this fancy bits, it's just going back and forth. yeah, your left hand is just doing the 1-5. It's a fifth here. And your right hand is doing this exact same shape, just up in the middle C range. And the one difference with this bridge is the that little exciting bit that happens right before the one. So that little bit, that's part of what makes this like my favorite part. It offers a unique spin on this bridge part. So yeah, left hand is just doing this, and then I'm noticing once I get down to that E flat, I think I do octaves. I think here I do fifths, here I do octaves. I think. Hold on. Oh, and I use the pedal, obviously. I just wiggle my fingers in fifths and octaves. I'm not particular about which notes, as long as that kind of range is kind of meshed in there. But again, the right hand is still keeping that time. Yeah, and I did play the C a number of times in a row. In fact, I might just be playing the C. Hold on. Next thing I'm going to do is I love the Adams end into infinity. Yep, I do just play that C. How interesting. I learned something today that I didn't know about my own song. Huh. That's cool. And I also take this back. I thought this is the one part of my song where I actually looked at the keyboard. It is not. Because I'm just doing and then I'm feeling out for the 1-5-8, the fifths and the octaves. It's gonna get me there, and I can just, because I play piano a lot, I can sense out where my octaves are and where my fifths are without looking. So I do a little bit of that. Okay, so up until I get about here, and then I just slide my pinky right up to that F, and this is my ring finger. Yeah, this is the same shape. So I put the ring finger on the C, thumb, pointer, middle, thumb, pointer, middle, pinky, ring finger. Okay. This is actually. Hi, Gian. I'm sorry I missed your message. Thanks for joining. This is so just teaching people how to play this song Mathemartics. All right. So next thing I'm gonna do is follow that function through out of the atoms and into infinity. Yeah, so this is the bridge. This use lots of pedal, be very lush about it, and I'm gonna take it a little slower. So here we go. Yeah, so I'm playing that over and over again. I also want to point out it's just the same shape in the right hand. So the right hand is just, I'm sorry, the left hand. It's just doing the secondary note rhythmically to fill it in space. And then it's doing the octave. Yeah. That's it. And then I might hit that G. Let me just play this. Oh, it is just the F. That's how that little variation goes. Okay. Stop talking, just play. Excuse me. My hair's been just flying everywhere. Anyway, all right. So here we are. Out of the atoms and into infinity. Sorry. Can I do something about problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to infinity? Little secret. I can't do that little dee-dee when I'm singing. My brain just doesn't. So I wrote it out of that little section. You don't have to do the da-da while you're singing. But you do after the hums. Okay, so piecing this back together. Next thing I'm gonna do is follow that function through out of the atoms and into up a couple of octaves. And this is the really exciting part. This is the A flat. And my right hand, I'll go over like the octaves and the transitions and stuff, but my right hand is still doing this pattern. It's still doing this pattern. It's just on some different notes. So my middle finger's here. My thumb is on, that's E flat. Thumb is on B flat. Pointer on C. And it's still doing that pattern. And that's my ring and pinky. Sorry, my left hand was landing on that C. And then it goes back. And while we're here, oh shoot. Well, why were yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, okay. So this part can be tricky if you let it But if your muscle memory already knows, because we've been playing this the entire song. Whoops. It can play this. Yeah, so there it goes to the D, B, C, D, B, C. And then there's a transition. F, E flat. So let me piece this all together with the left hand. So the left hand, I usually just keep at the 1, the 5, and the 8. Here's your 5th. Here's your octave. That sounds like there it is. Okay, sorry. Just totally threw my train of thought off track wildly. Getting back to this little section. So my left hand definitely hit that A flat, and then whatever note you want to play rhythmically between the E flat and the A flat. Just have that A flat as the anchor. And then hop back down to our friend. And then we're going to go a step lower. You see everything is on these black keys. We're just going to slide everything 1/2 step lower. And then slide everything a 1/2 step up. It's not as smooth going back up, is it? So to piece it together, let me go through this slowly so you can just get a feel of it, and then we can break it apart again. So, oh no, we were up here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're doing this little. Let me slow this down a little bit. Yeah, so same shapes, just different notes. Same finger muscle memory, just in different on different notes. So here we go. Again, I think you can get away with just having this octave and then having the octave just be its rhythmic thing. If you just wanted to do A, great. If you wanted to switch between the E flat and the A flat. Fine by me. I hereby give you permission as the author of this piece. Does sound cooler. So the right hand is still doing its thing, and then it adds a little flair. It does look a little chaotic on the screen as I'm looking at it, but trust me, this is the left hand. This is the right hand. I wonder if it helps to see if I do it up here. Then I have to, now I have to look at the piano. Yeah, I am not particular about that E flat and the A flat. You just go back and forth, or just keep if that's too much. Let's see what happens when I just do A flat. Sure. I'd hit that one out of habit. But yeah, if you're struggling, just do that A flat. And then I have to figure out how to get you out of there. I do like the occasional E flat, but if you're struggling. Okay, so this is an inexact science to get you out of here. It feels like the left hand just kind of does a couple octaves and holds down the fourth and then gets ready to skip back down here, which is, wait, is this the part where I actually look at my hands? No, I do fumble a bit, but I can find my way. But I might have to look at my hands here, because my left hand does skip from this A flat to this C. But I've played this song so many times, I think I could feel it out. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I land on that B. Okay, so here we go. We are getting to this bridge. Okay, so okay, so it starts here. That one's tricky. It's a hard one. Sometimes I don't even play it. This part, super tricky. And sometimes I skip it if my hands are not feeling it that day. Then we're back up to this. But we don't get to that. Now we go a half step lower, and your right hand is going D, B, C, E, in the same rhythmic pattern. This same pattern, we're doing 1, 5, 8. Here's your octave, here's your fifth. Oops. Okay. 1, do, 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 1, That part is important. I do stress on that, and then we land on a A flat major. Then we go back to our little thing. A flat major. Go back to the little thing. A flat major, and G major. Then we go back to the end. Okay. So, here we go. Let's work one more time. Let me just play from the bridge through this part slowly, if I can. So we've got the atoms ending to infinity. Let me do it even slower. is tricky. And then back up here. But we don't have to do the Now we go here. Okay, we haven't moved on yet. So I'm going to play that whole section one more time, slow. And if you want to try and play along, go ahead. So we're at the atoms and on to infinity. When I sing that really slow, I did mess up the piano rhythmic thing, but you just roll with it. See, when I sing, my freaking hands. This program could show you which hands are the left and which hands are the right, because it gets really confusing. Let me see if I can play it with an octave so that you can. I don't know if I properly can. It'll probably throw me off a bit. Let me see if I can put my right hand up an octave so you can really see what each hand is doing. So we're here. No, of the atoms into infinity. There we go. Okay. Out of the atoms and into infinity. I'm not gonna sing. It just throws me off. Okay, I think we made it. I hope you could see which bits are left and right. Let's do that again, but faster. And I'm going to go like an octave up like I did before. Now, there's no guarantee I'll be able to get it right because because it is throwing me off just a little bit. But I want you to see like the right hand versus the left hand. When you're seeing these keys, they all mesh into each other, and it gives me a headache, and it gives me anxiety of like, how the hell am I supposed to learn how to play this? So, so let's go back for. So the left hand is doing this, and the right hand is doing this. Should I do it faster? I should do it faster. Okay. I know this is a lot, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to rewind and even use, if you're on YouTube, you can use the speed setting on YouTube to slow things way down. What I might do is like have a separate video where I'm playing as slow as I can, just once through everything. So that you can kind of work on the bits that you want to work on and kind of have your own. But I know that sometimes when you slow YouTube down too much, the sound just gets ridiculous and distorted. So I might do that at the end and kind of slice it off and make it its own YouTube thing. But okay, so we've got through the bridge, and we're approaching the outro. Right. So we've did now that we've done the octave apart, I'm gonna do it again with my at regular speed with the right octaves. What if God was mathematics distilled into art? What if God was Mathemartics? So everything else it's that main lick, but chopped up a bit. I don't play the whole thing. I just like, and then I go back to that A flat. And this part I might have to look at my hands. Yeah, it's around this point where I might need to look at my keyboard, but I really do try to like not. That's because I'm performing for an audience behind a camera. Okay, so I've got what if God was mathematics distilled into art? What if God was mathematics, Baba? And now we're headed towards the end, and we're getting that last lick in. But we have a change right here. I decided I wasn't enough of an asshole, and I hate musicians so much that I'm going to just give them another curveball. This is the part of the song where a beat just drops out and disappears. So for one measure, the whole song has been pretty 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One measure, it's in 3/4. So there is a missing beat. And this is the part that makes it math rock. Not really, I promise. But this is the part where I'm starting to play around with time signatures. Only for a measure, only for a beat. So this is how the ending goes. Okay. Let me try and count this out. I've never actually tried to count this out loud before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is that right? Yeah, that whole lick comes back in a beat too soon. Why did I do that to myself and you? I must be a masochist. So, what if God was Mathemartics? Whoa. What? Okay, so I actually do have... Okay, sorry. So the whole outro, we do cycle through that full 4/4 regular piano lick. And then there's a couple of stops in that last bit. So, yeah. So, what if God was Mathemartics? What? This part is normal. And then this. Okay, so, yeah. So, okay, let's slow this down if I can, if my brain will let me. 1, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let me play this one more time. Okay. God. What did I do to myself? I'm gonna slow that down. Nope, that's not right. Woo! Okay, so I stopped the first time on this. So I stopped the first time on this note, on the G, and I stopped the second time on that B flat. I think that's the more important bits. Yeah. Yeah. Stop playing on the G that first time and stop playing on the B flat that next time. So this is the first go around of that lick. And here. Okay, so and then that's the end of the song. It's just getting that that challenging part. 1, 2, getting that. The whole song is the challenging part. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do it slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 17, 40, 48. Witness little spiral's descent into madness as she tries to teach you the tangle that is mathematics. Okay. So that's the ending. Practice that a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. It ends on that 4 count. And it ends on that G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 15. Yeah. So it's still the same pattern. You just don't continue for a couple of beats. So let's go back to what if God was mathematics? What? Oh. What? 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 Woo! Okay. What have I done? Okay, so I'm gonna play it from the top. Another time check. Yeah. I'm gonna play it from the top very slowly, and I'm gonna turn on a metronome that I don't know if you can hear. I'm gonna do a little sound check. Oh, you won't be able to hear it, will ya? How am I gonna do this? I might have to fix it in post. Okay. I have not played it this slow all the way through before. I'm going to give myself the metronome, and I've got it at 90 beats per minute. Oh. Wow. Can I do it? If I'm asking you to level up to the challenge of whatever this fucking mess is, I can level up to my own challenge. Let's see what happens. I'm at 90 BPM. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. That's really slow for me. I'm gonna mess up. It's gonna be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? If God was just like a number, and we where and nowhere. Oh man, I might have to just do it without the words, because me singing along this slow really throwing me off. All right, let's try it again. 90 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still trying to do the lyrics because I need to keep track of where I am in the song. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. If I'm asking you to play fast, you can ask me to play slow. I could do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1. Just like a spot number. That's not right. Everywhere. And nowhere. Can I do something about problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to my calculator creator? Do that one more time. Lay your on, lay your on, lay your heart of accidental. That's not right. Sorry, y'all. Lay your on, lay your on, lay your her. It's slower though. See, there it is. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lay on, lay on, lay your accidental meaning math of the atoms and into infinity. Right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I. Of a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Of a number. Woo. Oops. Distilled into art. What did God was mathematics. Go. What? 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 Okay. Might do it one more time at a slightly faster pace at maybe 100 BPM. This one's 100 BPM. Wait, now my brain is just doing all sorts of weird things. What about 105? Let's do 100 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? If God was just like a number everywhere. And I messed up. And I am the X in the equation. Solve for y. That's the main hook. Can I do something about problem I can't figure out? How about I leave it to my calculator creator? I know the calculator creator bit is off. We're gonna roll with it. What if God was just like a spiral and nowhere? that's the right part. I think I'm at the right part, right? Oh, I forgot the layers. I know I was at the wrong part. What a god, just like a spiral everywhere and nowhere. Layer and layer, layer. That I knew I was at the wrong part. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where and nowhere. Layer on layer on layer. Of accidental meaning math. Into art thing. Next thing I'm gonna do is follow that function through. Out of the atoms and into infinity. 2, 3, 4. I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the atoms and into infinity. What if God was mathematics? Distilled into art. What if God was mathematics? What? 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 There it is. Okay, so you can speed that up or slow that down on the replay, which I'm excited to get on out to y'all. And that also does it for me for today's 333 show. Woo! It's 2 full hours going over this song. And if you want to, if you want to hear the full speed ahead, it is now up. It's on my latest album, my Concerts for Introverts live album. That's like the full me singing it and just performing it. Also at the start of this stream, which you might want to fast forward maybe like half an hour through, because there was some stuff I wanted to just like kinks to work out. I do play through it there. I will also be editing this and putting this like as a final tutorial with I'm editing together the pieces and trying to edit out the parts I got wrong, especially just in this playthrough. I will store that in likely my Patreon or possibly an upcoming Discord. I haven't decided yet. But it's part of the promotional rollout for Mathemartics, which I'm very excited about. And the fully produced song is coming out September 30th. I hoped that I would have time for a little sneak peek of the fully produced song, because it is so badass. But we don't. I spent way too much time on this tutorial. Did not anticipate that, but I do hope it helps. I do hope that like one piano geek nerd who wanted to figure this song out takes me up on the offer. Okay, so next Friday we're doing some more music making, as of undetermined exactly what kind of music making. I'm gonna go ahead and switch myself back to not that one, but this one. Hey! Once again, if you want to support me on my Patreon, patreon.com/littlespiral is how you do it. And these files, including the MIDI, so people who are a little more observant than others might have noticed I have been recording this in Ableton and have been recording the MIDI of this whole session. So if that helps you to examine and slow things down and kind of figure out what exactly this song is about, I will have those stems available on my Patreon soon. Okay. All right, lovelies. It's been great to get to sit down and go over this song. I'm very super stoked about it. I can't wait till it comes into all your ear holes. All right, that's all I got for today, and I will see you. I'm normally 3:33 p.m. Pacific, Mondays and Fridays. General music making, whatever music needs to be made, I will make it. And a big shout out to all y'all. Thank you. And all y'all on the replay. Really grateful that you hung out today. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.